Here is an incredibly boring clip. It's Miss Thomas asking me for some computer advice while Emmeline walks down the hallway and Mr. Ellis and Samir walk the other way. After a little while, here comes Mr. Quick. So, what we're going to do is we are going to change the size, cropping, speed, color, and exposure and make this a more interesting clip. Here it goes. We're going to go through these skills one by one. The first is marking the beat. So we brought our beat in, and the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to right click and I'm going to hit detach audio. You can also go to the top where it says clip and detach audio that way. Now I have just my music file, and I'm going to kind of look at it and see like where the actual beat is. There's a whole bunch of intro for this song, so I'll probably end up cutting some of that out or skipping it so I can actually get to the beat part with the drums. I'm going to go to the right hand side, expand it as much as I can so I can see all the different drum beats and the waveforms. All those things sticking up, those are the drum beats. You're not going to get this lucky with every song. That's why I use this one to start with. I'm going to yank the sound out of my original clip and kind of go around like this. Now, when I hear the bass drum and sometimes the snare drum, I'm going to hit the M button. And what that's going to do is little mark. You'll see the mark. They're a little tiny purple little mark. This lets me know where I want to make my changes. So I'll kind of line everything up there, and whatever's highlighted in yellow is where the little purple mark is. You see now I have a purple at the bottom, purple at the top. And I'm going to keep adding a bunch of little marks. This is in fast forward, so don't freak out like it's too fast. And that way I want to know where to change things. So here's all my marks. Now I want to get my blade tool or hit Command B and cut it all up right at the marks. I'm hitting Command B, or you could use the blade tool and cut it wherever the marks are. All right, next what I want to do is go to my transform tool and the crop tool, which is to the left of the viewing screen. And I'm going to take these little clips and I'm going to change them up a little bit. I'm going to just transform them a tiniest little bit. So right when the beat comes, I might just have it like shift roll to the side. So it comes in that way. Or I might make it a little bit smaller. Or I might just change the position of it so that it looks like it's shaking with the beat. So here I'm making the screens progressively smaller. So aside from changing the size and cropping, some of the things I did was I changed the speed, which is on that little clock. I used a lot of slow motion. I added effects, and I even went into the details component and just changed the color for little bits just to emphasize the beat, to make everything a little bit more enjoyable. So again, we took like kind of a very boring clip and we spiced it up a little bit with some of these techniques.
Then I took a picture off of like Facebook. I screenshot it and added it to my album, right?
Yeah.
But when I wanted to upload them, all the pictures in